an unusual Christmas here in France. As President Macron said, it's in our hands. The government is recommending that no more than 6 adults meet at Christmas, not including children. A travel ban has been lifted starting December the 15th, but there is a curfew now in place between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. and children can take Thursday and Friday this week off school so that families can self-isolate in time for Christmas.
This lovely big Christmas tree is in Piazza Venezia in the centre of Rome. But this Christmas will be like no other. For the entire festive period, people are not allowed to travel between Italy's 20 regions. And on Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New Year's Day, they can't even leave their municipalities. Ski resorts are closed across the country, Christmas markets are not going to be allowed to open, and the government is strongly recommending that households don't mix during the festive period. All these restrictions could become tougher still. The government fears a third wave of infections and is considering imposing a red zone lockdown over the whole country.
Spain, over Christmas, the current restrictions on mobility between regions will be lifted between the 23rd of December and the 6th of January, which will allow people to travel to their home regions to visit family. And then on the key festive celebrations of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and also New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, the general rule of 6 will be lifted, allowing for gatherings of up to 10 people, although the government does ask that no more than 2 bubbles be combined on such occasions.
From the start of November, Germany put in place a stricter set of coronavirus measures, including the closure of all bars and restaurants, the goal being to reduce coronavirus numbers to allow people to move around again in time for Christmas. Unfortunately, that's not happened. Numbers continue to remain high across Germany. So from the 16th of December, Germany will adopt another set of stricter measures, including the closure of all non-essential shops, schools, kindergartens, hair salons and tattoo parlours. Meeting will also be restricted. You'll be allowed to meet a maximum of 5 people from 2 households. That will be relaxed slightly from the 24th until the 26th of December, in which case you can have a maximum of 4 people over for Christmas, and New Year's Eve parties will be completely banned.
My Swedish wife's parents, like a lot of older people in Sweden, have decided not to celebrate Christmas with their family because they think that currently in the middle of this severe second wave there is in the country that it's too risky. The government has told people not to celebrate Christmas in groups more than 8 people, and ideally not to meet people that you don't normally spend time with. So for anybody whose parents live in another part of Sweden who doesn't see their parents every week, that pretty much rules out a traditional family Christmas, which doesn't mean that people aren't going to do that anyway, because there aren't any sanctions if you break that rule. But that is the recommendation, and so it's going to be a very, very different type of Christmas. A lot of people in Sweden thought that there wouldn't be a serious second wave, and then in October and November the infections really started taking off, and the health authorities were sort of caught on the back foot and have been kind of tightening up their regulations and recommendations.